guys, Marsinging here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and so today we are going to look at the new World Tournament local reward card that come out on Global with the latest World Tournament, which is Int Jackie Chun. He does seem like he is going to be pretty decent. Now, obviously, with him being the just released World Tournament LR, the maximum number of copies you can have obtained for this guy is 2. And that's if you came #1 in your local. So you guys know I did a big World Tournament stream on the first day where, because we hit all the goals on the stream for the extensions, we did stream for 12 hours. By the time I finished that stream, I think I was at like 101 overall or something. And then in the end, because I didn't play it much, to be honest, the next day after that, I was kind of burnt out. And the Champa card, who cares about getting extra copies of him, right? So I think by the time I finished, I was like 800 and something. I finished in the top 1,000 bracket, so I got some extra orbs, which is pretty good. But as some of you will know already, because I talked about it on the stream and on Twitter, an unfortunate incident occurred where, as you can see, I only have my Jackie Chun at 55%. And that is because, despite all of the crazy grinding that I did, I got very unlucky that I was matched up in the local with somebody who is a huge World Tournament grinder. Someone who's very well known in the community for finishing very high in the World Tournament. You may see his name come up a lot all the time on leaderboards for Chain Battle. You also see him come up as the friend of people who have done really well on Chain Battle. And that is this guy right here, Cuckoo. So you can see, looking at the score, he managed to get, what, 4 times the score that I got? Now, by the time we reached the end of the first day, where I'd been playing it for 12 hours non-stop and was at 101 overall, at that point, he already had, I think, like 3 times the score that I had. And so to show you exactly what I mean, if we switch over to the overall rankings for the World Tournament, where is he? There is our boy, number 10 overall in the entire world. So I got the number 10 overall World Tournament grinder in my local bracket. So unfortunately, that means no 2 copies of Jackie Chun for me. It just means I'm going to have to try and make sure I get #1 in the local in the next 2 World Tournaments, because then that will give me the 4 copies I need to open all of his paths and to rainbow him. So hopefully I don't run into Cuckoo again. But there are no hard feelings. We kind of had a joke about it. He replied to my tweet and everything. We had a little bit of back and forth. He even popped into the stream at one point to say hi. And so after it has all ended, he did DM me and sent me a friend request. So we are, you know, it's all no hard feelings or anything. Just, you know, hopefully I don't come up against you in the next one, because I would quite like to get 2 copies of Jackie Chun next time. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the 55% showcase. Okay, so here we are actually in an event. I forgot to mention in the intro, but I did actually get him to link level 10. I did use a couple of keys, but I basically got all the new units, Kid Goku, Hachan, the free-to-play Yamcha, and this guy, all to full link level 10 on the last night that I worked my night shift at my other job. So he is full level 10 links. I gave him a couple of skill orbs for now, just so that he does have a slight chance of being able to do an additional. It is only 6%, of course, but when you don't have any dupes, you know, you can't get a lot of crit or additional on an int unit. So this guy has a World Tournament leader skill, 4 key, 130%. You know, World Tournament still in the mud, not a great category anyway, doesn't have a good leader, bit unfortunate. His 2 super attacks, the 12 key, is it Bankoku Bikuri Show, is raise defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, high chance to stun. And then the 18 key is the champion kick, raise attack for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, and a high chance to stun. He gets 4 key and attack and defense 120. World Tournament allies get 3 key and attack and defense 50%, self-excluded. Then he gets an additional attack 20% with each super attack performed up to 60, and defense 20% with each attack received up to 60. When an enemy is hit by his 18 key super, he reduces damage received from that enemy by 50% for the duration of that turn. So what that means here, on this first turn, so he has 144k defense, we're going to get his 18 key super. So whilst his 18 key super does not raise his defense for the turn, it means that he is going to get 50% damage reduction now against this Shadow Dragon. And the reason why I picked up the orbs like that is because now I can still get 7 orbs for Kid Goku. So of course he is now giving an extra 8% damage reduction to the rotation. So this Roshi now has 58% damage reduction when he lands his super attack on this Shadow Dragon. So he's not getting any extra support on this rotation. He shares 3 links with the Kid Goku. So let's go ahead and see what he is looking like here on this first turn. Because remember, he builds up his attack as well. So 2.7 is his first super attack. Again, remember, 55%. We've got no support on the rotation. Now, obviously, we're against a tech enemy. This is actually what I wanted to see. Double digits? Ooh. So he still takes 15k. Now, obviously, we are in a red zone stage, but the Shadow Dragon stage is obviously, whilst it is the second to last one in the GT red zone, it's not exactly super difficult, especially like the first phase. This guy doesn't hit super hard. Plus, we have type advantage over him. So the fact that he still took damage with 58% damage reduction is a little bit crazy. Now, he is one of those LRs where he only raises defense on his 12 key super. So sometimes, honestly, it's going to feel better if you are using him, especially at 55% in some of this harder content. You actually might as well deliberately get his 12 key super. Like, for example, the phase after this one is going to be the physical Shadow Dragon. Although, of course, now that I say that, I think I talked about this when we first broke down his details before the World Tournament. I'm actually incorrect. I'm capping. Because with LRs like this, sometimes you want to go for their 12 key because it's the one that gives defense. But then I guess the flip side for this Jackie Chun is that by doing his 18 key super, he's then getting 50% damage reduction. And 50% damage reduction is way better than getting a 30% defense raise for the turn. Like, if it was an infinite stack, then you could say maybe there was a reason to go for his 12 key super. So I do think if you did finish first in the local and you do already have a dupe, or just in future for when you're doing the next world tournaments and we actually can get dupes of this guy, I do feel like going for additionals on him is going to be really good. So I also brought this physical Jackie Chun on the team. Is he actually, what's his character name? Oh, it's because it's Max Power. Okay. Because, yeah, they do link together. He's actually his best link partner. They share 6 links. I've been link leveling this guy as well, but he's not fully done. So now we have 6 links active. That other Jackie Chun provides attack support. So we need to get hit, what? How many times did we get hit last turn? Twice. So he needs to get hit once more to get an extra 20% defense. So let's make sure, yeah, we just want to make sure we get the damage reduction here with this Kid Goku, so that everybody else is getting the extra damage reduction. We can get the full 24 key super with Jackie Chun, and then we'll do this. Now, if that physical Jackie Chun gets super attacked, we probably will take quite a lot down. We might even die. I probably wouldn't use him on any serious runs on more difficult content. But just for the sake of the showcase, like, he is a good link partner for him. I mean, he supports Kamehameha, so he's supporting Kid Goku as well. Kamehameha is a category that is definitely needing a few more top-tier support units. Unfortunately, this guy, he's from the Dragon Ball Saga banner, so not only is it difficult to get him in the first place, but none of those units have easy A's or anything yet. So 4.8 million for the second one. That is obviously much better. Plus, he can still get another buff from getting another super attack. Unfortunately, you know, type disadvantage, you're not going to be dealing a lot of damage. Good thing we didn't get supered, because super attack on him would do a lot. Yeah, see, that guy taking 24k with the damage reduction from... Actually, I'll just float off. I'll just float off Carnival Goku here. So, let me do... I do want to finish this fight this turn, so let's do this. And then 7 orbs for you. And then we'll grab those for you. So yeah, Jackie Chun, it seems like he could be interesting at 55%. Now, when we look at the other categories that he's on, what is he actually on? So he's on DB Saga, obviously, Earthlings, Kamehameha, Full Power, World Tournament, of course, Planetary Destruction, because he does destroy the moon in that fight, Battle of Wits, and Accelerated Battle. So we're using him on Kid Goku's team because it's the best team for him, really. It's where all of his better link partners are. But he doesn't get the 200% leader skill from Kid Goku. In fact, unless I am mistaken, I don't think he has a 200% lead. Global might be getting the STR Carnival Goku fairly soon, who is a Battle of Wits, just straight up 200% leader. So, of course, he would get the 200% leader skill on that team. But also, this is an interesting turn to think about because, remember, he gets that damage reduction by doing his 18-key super. So, getting attacked in slot 1, he's not going to have that 50% damage reduction. So, he kind of is a dangerous unit to run in slot 1, really. We can't get the orbs for Goku here, so I guess we'll just do this. We did get 2 rainbow orbs, so at least he does have some damage reduction. Plus, we've got the defensive support from Kid Gohan, so we should be okay here. We'll go ahead and do this. So, he's been hit enough times. He's got his full defense buff. And then this attack will be the final buff that he needs for his actual attack buff from his passive. So, we're not getting any attack support this turn without the physical Roshi. So, let's see how much damage he's going to do, or what attack stat we're going to get with this 18-key super. So, 4.4. So the extra buff pretty much making up for the lack of the attack support. So on the next rotation where we actually get him with the physical Roshi, his attack stat should be at its peak for him being 55%. So we'll see what that will actually work out to be. Yeah, AGL Gohan has not had like any build up so far, so he's not looking too hot. But all right, so we're gonna float off you. Alright, so let's grab these. Grab these. Get those 7 orbs. Will we finish him off this turn? I guess it kind of depends whether Kid Goku gets his additional supers or not. Because we got hit again on Hachan, so he's got his extra buff. Mine's only 50. Both my Hachan and my Kid Goku are both only 55%, but they are both full level 10 links. So look at that, Kid Goku getting that support from the physical Roshi, 7.5 million. He's 55% level 10 links. Oh, come on, get an additional super. Oh, you bum. Of course you didn't. Just don't let her super attack this guy, otherwise I'll be very disappointed. Don't do it. Ooh, 100k normals. Yeah, so that's why you don't bring that guy on the team normally. Now we are perfectly poised to potentially get a revival this turn though, so that is good. I think I probably want to just do... Yeah, I probably just want to get attacks, although Kid Goku is going to finish him off, so we're not going to get to see Roshi attack again. With no support, he has 231k defense, which obviously is not anything particularly crazy. But I'm going to do this, grab all these tech orbs, so we can get a decent heal off of this. And then Kid Goku should be fine here. Yeah, so the friend, I think the friend has like 2 dupes. Is he going to be able to finish her off? If he gets a crit or gets the additional, we should be okay. Watch him not additional. Alright, Kid Goku, I see you. Alright, well, I guess it's up to Roshi then. I guess that's fair enough, right, for the showcase. Oh, yep, dodge the normal, eat the super. Good, good. That's what we always love to see. Fortunately, the super attack didn't do a lot of damage. So 5.1 million. That's actually pretty good considering there's no attack support on this rotation for him. So actually a pretty solid attack stat. So we'll see his best turn on the next rotation where we have the physical Roshi, which will actually be good because we're going to get the... we're on the int stage. Did I bring any items? No. I should have brought a heal, really. Oh well. So we'll do this. We'll get our orbs for Goku, and then we'll get AGL orbs for you. So Gohan's defense won't be terrible. If Gohan eats a super attack, that will actually be really bad. But both Hachan and Kid Goku are going to be able to tank perfectly fine against this guy. 8.2 million for Kid Goku. I think, isn't this my one again? So yeah, 55% level 10 links. Because he's a nuking style unit, we picked up 10 orbs. Unfortunately, we didn't get lucky with the additionals again, though. But yeah, 10 orbs for him. He's looking pretty good for a 55% unit. I would be really tempted to summon for dupes for him, but it took me... I think I basically spent close to 1,000 stones. I got Kid Goku off the tickets, and then I spent close to 1,000 stones just to actually get a copy of Hachan. So, considering the fact that we're either going to have the Carnival Goku or potentially even a Global First coming up soon, I don't really want to use any stones. So, also, I completely forgot to even talk about the fact that this guy has an active skill. So his active skill, the Maximum Power Kamehameha, can be activated after you've received 6 or more attacks or you've performed 4 or more supers. So again, once you start getting dupes and giving him additionals, you're potentially going to be able to trigger this a lot earlier. Or you could deliberately put him in front of more attacks. But he raises attack by 610% temporarily, causes damage to the enemy, and within the turn activated, attacks have a 64% chance of becoming critical hits. So let's go ahead and let me make sure the skip's not on. Yep, good, because it was. Let's go ahead and use his active skill. Alright, we actually got the crit, because yeah, that's the attack that he uses to destroy the moon. So I think what I should do then, I should probably not get Kid Goku's orbs, right? Because he is a nuker, he's going to hit super hard if I get his, get a ton of orbs for him. So I won't do that. Let's just go ahead and do this. So Roshi should be looking pretty good. Oh, sorry, Jackie Chun should be looking pretty good here. Full 24 key, his passive is fully built up. We've done his active skill, so he has a 64% chance to crit this turn. We have the support from the physical Roshi as well as the links. So we should be looking pretty good here. Yeah, 6.41. I mean, to be perfectly fair, for a free-to-play LR, 6.4 million is pretty good. So yeah, what is he going to take from this? Because he's got the damage reduction. 117k type neutral. We didn't pick up the 7 orbs for Kid Goku, so that was him just getting the 50% damage reduction that he gets from 18 key supering the enemy. So honestly, I don't think that's that bad. Free-to-play Jackie Chun, like this Kid Goku team is really good. I think that's the only thing that kind of saves the Jackie Chun, because if they just brought out a Jackie Chun LR and we hadn't gotten this Kid Goku, then obviously I don't think he would be anywhere near as good or as effective, because he's not going to fit on a lot of those teams, whereas obviously he does work quite nicely on this Kid Goku team. You could just use him as like a 3rd slot floating unit, because whilst he's providing support to World Tournament units, which the Path to Power Goku and the Hachan are not on, but there are some other units on Goku's team that are on that category that could benefit from the support. And then, yeah, as long as you're getting that 18 key super, he's getting the damage reduction. So, obviously, with more dupes, he's going to be more impressive. But I do think for 55% that he is actually pretty decent. So, you let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Did you get a copy of him from the World Tournament? I know a lot of people don't really touch the World Tournament much, let alone at all. So maybe you didn't actually get a copy of him. Or did you finish #1 in your local and get 2 copies? So shout out to Cuckoo once again. Hopefully we don't end up in the same local next time, so I can actually get 2 copies of him and get his bottom right and top left path unlocked. But yeah, overall I am a pretty big fan of this Roshi. He is definitely decent. You can't really use him in slot 1 because he needs to get that 18 key super to get the damage reduction, but overall I think he is pretty good. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.